Hi, it's Cassie. Today we're going to use some computer graphics to make a fun bookmark or tag. I'm really excited about this one, and I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. We are using the matte adhesive backed film for Inkjet from Computer Graphics. They have many different variations of go this. Have a look on the website, see what you would like to try. I really love this because, actually, if I just show you really quick, these come in 8.5 by 11 sheets, because obviously you're going to run them through your printer. So it's, you know, the size of a full sheet of paper. Okay. And then, so it's matte on the top, and the back has the paper backing, the protector sheet, to protect the adhesive. So you just run it through and print right on the front of the sheet. And then, you know, I like to fill it up with whatever I'd like to create with, just so that I don't waste any part of it. And then here, you know, I've cut out this strip with this image on it. These are my glasses, actually, and there's a couple with my nose in there. So this was a photograph I turned into a vector graphic, and I just thought it was really fun, and I thought it'd be fun to make a bookmark out of it. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to set this aside for now because I don't want it to get any paint on it while we decorate the actual tag below. So I am using some Amsterdam acrylic paint. I wanted some fun, bright colors. I really love this color combination. I have some of my stencil designs. So we're just going to have fun and play and decorate the back of this tag, and then put the matte adhesive back film for Inkjet on top of it. So yay, this is fun. I'm so excited. So really, I just want to be loose and play here. So I'm going to start with the red, and I'm just kind of going here and there. When I play like this, I tend to put the paint directly onto the surface I'm working on instead of putting it off to the side and pulling it over. I don't waste any paint this way, and it's just, you know, it's just fun sort of to not be so particular or perfect about it. Okay, so I love this red. Pyro red with turquoise is probably one of my favorite combinations. It's just really pretty. So I'm starting with this. I've got a dry brush. I'm going to get a paper towel to sort of wipe my brush off on, so when there's excess paint and I don't want to put it on my tag anymore, but I don't want to get my brush wet. I like to have this dry brush technique. I like the strokes that it makes. I'm going to go with yellow next. All right, and so I'm just going to do the same thing. And this is, let's see, put it there and here maybe. That should be good. And this is acrylic paint, so if you put something somewhere and then you don't really like it, you can just paint over it. It's no big deal. Oh, sorry. And this color of paint is primary yellow. Lots of really good yellows. So see, we're going to get some orange here because this paint isn't totally dry yet, and my brush has red on it. But that's sort of why I'm working from red to yellow instead of going right to the blue, because I don't necessarily want green on here. And these colors are close to each other on the color wheel, so they're not going to make brown or anything. I think this is nice. I just want like a pop of yellow. Here we go. And I might add more later, but that's looking pretty good to me. So now I'm really going to wipe my brush. I just don't want to get it wet. I could use a new brush, but I don't care that much. Okay. So, and also I could wait for the, I might actually dry this really quick before I do the turquoise. So this last color is turquoise blue. Okay, it's not fully dry, but it's dry enough, and I'm kind of impatient. So we're just going to keep going. And this is turquoise blue. It's really gorgeous. Turquoise green is also beautiful. So also I just wanted to point out where I'm putting the colors. So I started with the red kind of lower 2/3 really, and then up in the corner, and then the yellow is kind of an accent popping here and there, sort of in a zigzags, just to help move your eye around. And then the turquoise blue is kind of filling in the gaps. You're gonna see how, I mean, look at how great this looks against that red. It's so amazing. So I don't want to, you know, I'm going over where there's blank space, but also I don't mind overlapping a little bit. And but I don't want to cover too much. But I love when I get those little like brush stroke marks where it intercepts. Oh, that's pretty. That's a very harsh transition, but it's very pretty. I am going to get my brush wet now. Okay, so I've put all the color down. I'm putting my brush in the water. I'm going to clean it and dry it off on my paper towel, and then I'm going to kind of hit some of these edges because I want to change the transition a little bit. See how it's like making it a little bit softer, more brushy. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see what is happening. Before it was just a really harsh, it's still kind of harsh, but I don't know, it just changes it a little bit, gives it a little bit softer focus, and it's really fun. Okay, and I'm going to get it wet again because I do want actually a little bit of water in my brush now, and this is just a fun technique. Definitely you can do whatever you like. Don't want too much water, but you want a little bit of water, and it's just something to practice and sort of decide what you like. This is already starting to dry. This paint does dry pretty quick, but I can get a little bit of movement here. I love that. That looks so good. Okay. So now I think I'm done with that actually. Oh, I do have some white space here. I don't want any white space. I'm going to totally dry this, and then I think I'm going to come back in with a little bit more yellow. Okay, that's dry. Yellow tends to be a bit more translucent, which means, you know, you can just see through it a little bit more, but I like the strokes that I have on the yellow, but I kind of want them to be a little bit more. So I'm going back over where I was, and also I went up in that corner just to, I don't want to have any white space. So I'm going to, there's a little bit of water, of course, on my brush now. I'm going to wipe it as much as I can off on the paper towel, but it's still obviously a wet brush now, but it's just barely damp at this point. And I'm just going to have a light stroke, really kind of wispy, and I'm bringing it out, kind of going over the green, or excuse me, the turquoise a little bit. Just trying to like integrate them a little bit more, give the yellow a little bit more. When I do this, I kind of do like crosshatchy. Not completely, but I do like to go diagonal. I just like the way the lines look that way. All right, I've got some titanium white here, just a little bit right there, and I'm going to spray it with water. Now this is already a fluid acrylic, so it doesn't need a lot of water. I want to make a splatter kind of thing here, so I'm going to get a different brush and mix the paint with the water, make it nice and loose. And I'm just going to, let's see, do some test splatters. There we go. I'm going to hold it up kind of high. I'm holding it near the back of my brush handle, and I'm just giving it a light tap. I just want some splatter. I think splatter is fun, and it just looks good. So we're going to splatter, kind of going all over, especially since we're going to cover this partially with the sunglass, or with the glasses. So I'm doing it in different directions. Sometimes splatter can be directional, and I don't want this to look too directional, so I just want it to, I don't normally go all over either, but I'm kind of feeling it right now. It just sort of breaks it up a little bit. I like how that looks. All right, gonna dry. Okay, now we're ready for this step. So we've got this really fun background. Look at that great paint. Oh, I love it so much. The colors look so pretty together. So now I just want to put this like kind of off to the side and let it be a strip of glasses here. So I'm gonna peel this back. So you can see we've just got this protective film on the back here to protect the adhesive. It is pretty sticky, so once you get it down, you're good to go. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. I am going to have it be, I'm going to have it be off the edges here, and I want it to be straight. Here we go. Ooh, it looks so good. And then I'm just gonna cut off where it overlaps. Let's do it from this side, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, look at how fun this is. Oh my gosh, and you can see the color underneath. You know, it's definitely more muted. So now I think I want to just do some doodling around the edges, maybe on the glasses, and finish this up. All right, so I'm just gonna use the white. I think I'm gonna just do some like dashes. These are the new Sharpie creative markers. They're very fun, they're opaque. They write on lots of different surfaces. So they're really fun to play with. And it's fun to just doodle. Doodling really does help finish your project as well. Gives it a little bit more character and interest. It'd been fun to like maybe even stitch with a sewing machine too. That'd be really cool. Okay, I kind of want to like outline the inside. Okay, and I've got a fun little piece of ribbon here. I think this is like sari wrapped threads or something. I can't remember. I've had it for a long time, but it's just got some fun colors in it and it's just a little bit different. So there we go. All right, so there is my ribbon and my cute, kind of big actually, it could, I think I might use it as a bookmark, but it could just be a tag for anything, you know, and you can make them large or small. I love this adhesive back matte film because, you know, I can print whatever art I want on it. It could be a photograph of a person, you know, a family member or friend or whatever. You could personalize gift items or cards or whatever. If you're into scrapbooking, even, you know, anything like that, you can really personalize and make your own art, your own photographs, whatever, print them, and then make art out of them. And I think that's really pretty amazing. And I love that this is adhesive back, so I don't have to worry about what type of adhesive to use, how is it going to look, you know, all of that. So definitely have a look at Computer Graphics films. They are amazing, very versatile, very customizable, and so much fun to use. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please consider subscribing to the channel. And also, you can find more at graphicarts.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.